Okay, what did this guy say? What did this guy say? You guys know this person? Whenever I go live on Kick, I feel like it's all like Aiden viewers who are bored from spinning wanted buys and drinking lean. So I'm like, it's a different audience. If I was on my own, if I was just on party, if I was chilling with my guys, if I was on my YouTube stream like back in the day, I wouldn't have to ask this question. But I'm on Kick and I'm like, let's see.
After SNEAKO had seen Myron making some comments about Muslims, they decided to get up on a stream and talk it out. And, you know, I'm going to start by saying, I think a lot.
Look at me. I am the. I'm not here.
A lot of people, including myself, were wrong about SNEAKO in some regards. Can you guess how?
No.
I'm surprised he said this. I don't know if he followed up with a punchline later and then continued to diss me and do hit piece videos. The clip is too short. Should I go check out the video? But if you guys don't know, they made a lot of videos about me, you know, slandering me a lot. We need context. You don't know bro, they have a lot of like million view videos calling me a Nazi and a cuck and I don't know what else, a manosphere and a grifter. I got a lot of allegations. And yes, him and Myron have a lot of beef. So I saw this earlier and I'm wondering how much of this is genuine and how much of this is due to the fact that I'm back on YouTube now and it's more acceptable for people to say my name. What do you guys think? I was wondering about that when I got unbanned on YouTube. Are people going to start crawling out from under the woodworks? Crawling out like rats from the tunnel? And it didn't really, maybe it's a slow process. And it's not like I was ever friends with Alba and Preach. Obviously, like they've slandered me more than most people in the world. The fact that he said, I'm wondering what you guys think. How much of this is strategy and how much of this is genuine? Or how much of this is him just trying to separate me from being friends with Myron? I think that could be a big part of it. I think that is it. But maybe there's some truth to his statement too. What did he say? Let's see the whole video.
After SNEAKO had seen Myron making some comments about Muslims, they decided to get up on a stream and talk it out. And, you know, I'm going to start by saying, I think a lot of people, including myself, were wrong about SNEAKO in some regards.
He said in some regards. So whatever you guys think, I'm going to be, obviously, you can't trust content creators, stuff like this. I'm going to hopefully assume the best side of the situation. I'm going to hopefully assume the best. Who is it? Oh, man, people in the chat don't even know who this is. But I think that's the best course of action. To see people's extend it, when people extend olive branches like that, be like, okay. Doesn't mean you need to jump on the tree, but, you know, still be cautious. Another Myron in the reply said, nobody trusts these snakes. When SNEAKO was at his worst, these sodomites made sure to kick him while he was down. Nobody fucks with these double-crossing sodomites. Yep, these guys are the biggest frauds on YouTube, and people are finally seeing why. Fresh and fit, crashing out after SNEAKO destroyed them in debate.
With that in mind, SNEAKO and Myron had a debate.
Really?
After SNEAKO had seen Myron making some comments about Muslims, they decided to get up on a stream and talk it out. And, you know, I'm going to start by saying, I think a lot of people, including myself, were wrong about SNEAKO in some regards. Can you guess how?
Where's the joke? I could feel the cuck joke loading. Am I wrong? Does anyone else hear it? Like, I was wrong about SNEAKO some regards. He's more of a Nazi pedo than I thought. Like, no? Okay. I just, man, my trust is so low.
No. But we could do this. We could, you can play the video that you're about to play, and I'll see, and I'll decide what I become my mind with.
Okay. All right, then. With
that my Haitian brother. Preach! Suck up fed. Suck my say.
Bombocard!
Oh. Sawapela yo. Oh.
Here we go.
I'm joking.
What I'm saying is, as a guest, right? Because we are guests here. I think
what's that mean? We're guests.
We're guests. This is not a Muslim country. This is not a Muslim country.
It's a freedom of religion country.
Yeah.
It's a secular country.
Okay.
What do you mean we're guests? I'm a citizen here. I'm not a guest.
No.
Hold on. I'm not a guest. I have a passport.
No, of course.
I'm a birth
What I'm saying is
this dog shit content? The fact that I'm reacting to two people reacting to a debate that I'm in, is this dog shit content? Fuck, bro. This is. I do want to. Leech. I'm not leeching. This is my content. Yes, low key. Okay, I'll keep it brief and we can move on.
I'm saying,
even when you pledge allegiance as an American, I grew up
pledge allegiance saying, but God, the God is mentioned in the
you say Jesus?
You say God.
You don't say Jesus.
You say God.
Okay, real fast, for those of you who are like, what's going on? They're having a debate about whether or not it's acceptable for Muslims to be in Times Square praying. So Muslims that organized some kind of event where a bunch of them were in Times Square praying as a group. They weren't being disruptive, they weren't, but Myron's arguing that, you guys are guests in this country, you have no business doing that. Despite the fact that if you've ever been to Times Square, there's dudes selling CDs, folks performing, everything. Times Square is a big fucking mess.
You shouldn't pray in Times Square. There's a naked cowboy.
But
praying and naked cowboy and Spider-Man do not coexist.
Yes.
Just kidding.
But I went to go watch the video. And if you go watch it,
I could care less.
don't make me get my cowboy hat, boy.
It's right there,
boy.
Go get it.
All right, listen, don't make me. But I watched the video. It really wasn't disruptive. But Myron's arguing it's not your home country. You're a guest here, and then SNEAKO's like, well, I'm a citizen. Why would you say I'm a guest in my own country? And that's where we're at. I also want to say the God part in the Pledge of Allegiance was added in the 50s, the 1950s. It wasn't actually there in the founding of America. It was added during the Cold War. The reason why is because the Russians were considered theists. They didn't have religion. And so to differentiate themselves, the Americans began mentioning God a lot to separate themselves from
Which is not true.
I just want to say that. So just for this, but let's keep going.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, people saying, "Oh, look, Abba they want to be friends and stuff." They're probably just using this debate to shit on Myron more. I mean, they want to attack Myron and divide and conquer and make us, they're probably seeing an opportunity to put a wedge.
It's your mentality approaching thinking that we're guests here.
Yeah, I think we're guests here. That is
Dude, we were born here.
No, the Islamic faith and the religion of Islam. You are a guest as a Muslim in the United States.
I'm not a guest in my home.
Bro, we are guests here.
We are.
Hold on.
Islamic faith as this is.
No, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, the reason why the name Protestant is there is because they protested against the Catholicism. So Calvinist Church is another one. Calvin decided, yo, I'm a leave. No, Santa Claus not even from here.
Ooh, talk about
St. Nicholas.
Okay,
that's not from here.
Okay,
and we shouldn't have none of that. That's not even Santa Claus is not even Christian. I've read the Bible. No, but I mean, yeah, well, okay.
So you're a true American, but you're also.
I think that's all they said.